against wood burning, we know. Information on preventing illness from wood burning, although the United States did not originate the slogan careless, not cozy, picturing indoor residential wood burning in a way that is not rosy. In England, led by mothers who were concerned about the health effects of subjecting near neighbors to one's own wood smoke, the rich defect. Not addicted physically as with cigarettes to the fad of indoor residential wood burners, pursuing a hobby that affects the health and therefore pocketbooks of near neighbors. Doing it for aesthetic reasons, to impress guests who we imagine could lodge near or at the London Ritz, choosing a status form of air pollution like stodgy. Wood burning seems not for the faint-hearted, in imitation of a hazy, polluted history like that cataclysm, the 1952 London fog caused by solid coal or wood fuel burning for heating, a preventable asylum. Belly up to the wood stove and order another log put on the fire, in pubs full of manly men who laugh at cancer and at the weakness of admitting to cancer or heart attacks or asthma attacks or cataracts. The rich who buy the wood stoves and buy the wood carted in can't afford medical bills, just like the US 45th president who maskless defied COVID until it struck, and then with ad shills was given the exclusive thousands of dollars, regenerant treatment, and emerged alive. After 3 days in the hospital at a time when many who contracted COVID-19 were half alive. In hospitals, after being put on ventilators, on Friday, October 2, 2020, the 45th US president announced he and the First Lady had tested positive for coronavirus, a stunning development that threw the leadership of the country in turmoil and lent uncertainty to the necessary presidential race. Later that day, the 45th president was transferred to Walter Reed National Military Medical Center, where he spent the weekend and received various treatments. His return to the White House on Monday, October 5, 2020, after monoclonal antibody treatment with Regeneron. Reg and Co. consist of two antibodies, casirivimab and imdevimab. The cost is approximately $2,100 per dose. As for its effectiveness against COVID-19, it effectively worked against certain variants, but lost potency against the Omicron variant, leading to its past revocation of emergency use authorization. EUA in January 2022, it is no longer, it is a lost recommended treatment for COVID-19 in the United States. Regeneron was high cost. In early 2020, experts calculated that upfront monoclonal antibody cost would be approximately $125,000 every 5 hospitalizations, prevented or roughly $25,000 per patient hospitalization when adding infusion and administrative costs. The total expense could nearly double. It is likely that English indoor residential wood burners, like the US 45th president in 2020, abhorred scientific facts and rejected medical advice. The 45th chose not to wear a mask on October 10, 2020. Before a COVID vaccine was available, he was cured by an exclusive drug, Regeneron, ready to appear before maskless crowds again. He was concerned about his own health, yet not the health of others. A promise to voters should be to work for everyone, not accumulate wealth. He did not support public health measures recommended by the best medical and scientific research available at the time. He did not take preventive measures, but availed himself of the highest priced and most exclusive cures available. Spare no expense today. There is not even the because of cost in 2026. RFK Jr. has come up with costly and unscientific reasons. A license to deny COVID vaccines and deny further payment for research on updates to COVID vaccines in 2026, like the 45th president in 2020 in the lurch. Betray what hopefully appears a manly flex as RFK Jr. recovers from rotator cuff surgery and will again demonstrate how not to prevent illness when he is able to face a microphone again. We will see a replay of 2020 voters learn from recent measles outbreaks in 2020-26, similar to the recent still COVID outbreak history of 2020. Trump was not elected again in 2020. Some memories do not abate. Some remember the beginning of a COVID pandemic. Fatalities climbed with cures, for some too late. Some remember the foolish surrender to whims of not wearing masks. The 45th president did not disseminate basic scientific and medical facts. Vaccines and research on updating COVID vaccines is needed annually. Scientific and medical research is necessary to our survival and must evolve continually. Senators are now cool to anti-vaxxers. RFK Jr. and Casey means parallels with air pollution from wood burning. Denying sciences is by any means. Does it make those labeled out of sync with modern medicine still feel rich men must be catered to? The rest of us are forgotten citizens.